If I could tell my earlier 20s or younger self anything when it comes to makeup, it would be, don't feel like you need to be a makeup artist. Find what works for you and find what you love, and it will love you back. In my 20s, my love for makeup has evolved into skincare ingredients, clean beauty, and really focusing on the products that love me back, you know what I mean? That being said, let's get into some beauty favorites. So my face is already prepped. Green skincare has changed my pores and skin texture for the better. The goal is glass skin 24/7. And I think it's doing its job. I think it's delivering. So let me know what y'all think. Now, like many of us, I love the e.l.f. Power Grip, okay? But today we're gonna be going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder. Notably, it has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid for skin texture and hydration, but the powder formula really provides that mattifying effect, and I've honestly noticed that my skincare lasts the entire day. I love to use this product if I'll be wearing a face all day, so like if I'm going into my 9 to 5 and then maybe I have dinner or an event after, I like to utilize this one because she sucks up the oil if you're in a humid place, and she really just mattifies. So I like to put it in my T-zone and let it sit down, let it dry, and it goes on from a water to a powder. So it's time to start my base routine. I'm gonna go in with Miss Haus Labs. Can we talk about it, Miss Gaga? She did her thing with this product. This product is honestly so butter smooth, and so I like to use a shade that's similar to mine, and I like to use this shade almost as a color corrector. So that's why it is my first concealer. She's just so good, y'all. Oh, I always get makeup in my hair. I low-key need to pin it back. You can already tell how mattifying my face has gotten just from that primer alone. So my first layer of concealer does tend to dry down pretty quickly. So I just take a little powder puff, and I mean, it's the skin finish that I just love so much. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier Contour Stick. I'm in the shade Truffle. I mean, the packaging alone is gorgeous, you guys. The hardware, the magnetic top, it just, you could tell that it's a luxurious piece. And it just feels so good. It glides on very smoothly. What I love about this product is how blendable it is. You put your first layer on and you can really decide what look you're going for. I actually normally prefer to add contour to my hand before applying. This just allows me to decide how much product I'm picking up and allows me to build it as I go. But I want you guys to see the shade match in comparison to the concealer. So just take it on my hand like so. And this allows me to pick up the product and buff it into my skin. I've been wanting to try Westman Atelier for a while. I've had my eyes on their products for a quick minute, and I'm so glad that I picked this one up because sometimes I forget, it's just so blendable. When it comes to my nose contour, it's really important for me to use a product that's blendable because as much as I love a no makeup look, sometimes a nose contour hits. Growing to love my facial features has honestly been so key to my routine. Being able to appreciate what God has gifted me with has been so important because I don't feel like I need to cover up or change too much. You know, I can just add a little bit to it. You know, never too much, never too much. Now we're gonna go in with the Merit blush. This is in the shade Cheeky. Please don't eat me up in the comments, y'all, but I have been holding on to this blush for so long, y'all. A few years, but it's just so good, and I low-key need to pick up a new one. I know that. I also want to try the rest of their shade range as well because this cheek tint has held me down, okay, especially in the winter. It's such a beautiful shade. I know I just said never too much, and then I go and add on 3 layers of blush, but you know they say blush is the first one to go, so I just like to make sure I add as much as I can. You know what's crazy? I used to be super self-conscious of having like chubby cheeks, high cheekbones, and I'm so grateful that I've grown to love them because I couldn't imagine what I would look like without them, to be honest. They just fit me. Like when you see me, you know, like when I smile, it just makes sense. So I'm really grateful for them. Next, I'm gonna go in with this LYS concealer. Yo, she is that girl. This is another clean beauty brand that absolutely delivers. So while I let that sit, I want to share with you guys some of the products that I'm wearing right now from Ana Luisa. If you saw my last video, I talked about how much I love this brand, but they sent me a few more pieces, so I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm currently wearing their twisted hoops. These are stunning for the holidays, New Year. I love the diamante rope detail. That just eats them up. I'm also wearing this ring. It reminds me a lot of the Cartier ring. And I also received these silver double hoops. I've had the gold version of these for about 3 years and I love them down, so I wanted to see what the quality looks like of the silver, and it's exactly what I thought. I love these, but I decided I cannot keep them for myself. I wanted to do a 10K giveaway and add these in the giveaway box, so you guys will see that in there. Honestly, all their pieces are so timeless. They're perfect for the holidays and a really good gift idea, so I've put my link in the description box for you guys. Grab some items before the sale ends. All right, so I've let the concealer sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in. I sometimes find that blending with a concealer brush does me a little bit better than a powder puff. It really just depends on the day, how I'm feeling and what look I wanna go for, but sometimes I like to add a little bit more just to brighten it up a little bit more. This concealer has been one of my favorites this year without even knowing why it was my favorites. But when I looked at the ingredient list, you guys, it contains turmeric and ashwagandha. And if you have ever in your life heard or had ashwagandha, then you know, girl. Ashwagandha really relieves stress, so to have a product that sits on your skin and de-stresses your skin is incredible. It's an amazing vitamin. I remember the first time I ever tried ashwagandha. I tried it for a month straight, and y'all, I don't want to say I didn't feel a thing, but like, I had no stresses in the world. You couldn't tell me nothing. I did not care. My cortisol levels were not being raised. I was just like, listen, now that I know that there's ashwagandha in it, I almost want to pick up this product even more, which is again why I love products that focus on skincare and clean beauty, because this is stuff that I'm intaking. These are vitamins that I'm adding to my daily routine. So the fact that I can also incorporate them on my face and my makeup, oh, you guys, like, it's just love all around. It's love all around. I would definitely recommend finding a setting powder that is closer to your skin tone. I love this Makeup by Mario setting powder, you guys. I didn't want to show you the top because she's traveled states with me, okay, but I'll show you guys. This Makeup by Mario product is incredible. This is the Surreal Skin Soft Blur Powder. I believe this powder is vegan and cruelty-free. I can't attest to his entire line being vegan and cruelty-free, but I did look up that this product specifically is. But let's get into the way that it applies, okay? I like to just grab some right on my powder puff, take it to the top of my hand just to pat off the excess. I like to go in circular motions. I don't know why. I just do. And go in. I've tried Miss Huda Beauty and Laura Mercier, and they have held me down in different seasons of my life, but for right now, the Mario Makeup by Mario powder, Surreal Skin, is incredible. And it's so buildable as well. Like, the first layer alone will just give you that mattifying look. But y'all, come on, I know you see it, y'all. I know you see it. I'm sure we all have a very similar makeup experience, but I used to just watch YouTube videos and really replicate a look that somebody did that fit their face. So it was really important for me to find products, again, that my skin loves, but also that just accentuates those God-given features. Because I do have eyelash extensions, I don't like to apply a shadow too much, so I'm gonna go in with these are actually the bronzer glowy drops. However, I like to use it as an eyeshadow. I like to just take it up and allow it to add into the shadows of my eyes and just add some warmth, you know? I actually don't brush off my setting powder. I just let it sit with some setting spray. This is the Morphe. This is not, I don't think it's vegan, but all right, so the makeup is set or ready to go. I consider this my daily no makeup look. I try actually not to wear makeup to work that much anymore, just the skincare routine. But when I do, this is that no foundation look that I think gets it going. Okay, before we close out today's video, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. As I mentioned, I will be doing a 10K giveaway. I was so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys, 10K. How exciting is that? You have God is good, you guys. And I will be including these Ana Luisa silver hoop earrings that I mentioned. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa. Honestly, this brand inspired me to get on the camera and really get into my sustainable, clean skincare bag. Because of the sustainability of this brand, it made me want to stand 10 toes down and show you guys a lot of the products that I pick up that I feel like add to my routine. And overall, just love me back. You know, you can never have enough love, okay? So thank you again. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video.
Can I tell you something for what it's worth? With you having it, pays on